Okay, I'm going to give you a heads up into this. Let's see if silver shows up. Yeah, okay. There's the eye right here. That's a beak coming right there, a little hook. There's the other eye. This makes the top of the head over here. And then listen in. If I can find it. Father, open eyes. Holy Spirit, work in the hearts, clear minds, those that want to know the truth. Seek you with their whole heart.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan. Okay, some more information on the U.S. currency. Guys, I got some, I want to show you an owl. Remember the owl is a symbol of Moloch and you know, the Bohemian Grove. And guys, watch this. Here's an owl. Here's the owl's eye right here. And here's the owl's beak right here. And what's really cool is owls have these beaks that are surrounded by feathers. They're kind of tucked in there. See, like that? But there's the beak right there. And there's the owl's other eye right here. See it? So you got an eye right here. You got a beak right here. And you got an eye right here. And here's the top of the owl's head. So, you see the owl, anybody? And look. It even has a dark spot where the outline of the wing would go, here and here. Pretty cool, right? Let's check it out. How about that? Now you're looking at the president, what is that, Andrew Jackson, on a $20 bill. Isn't that fascinating? Well, so guys, what's with the big owl on top of the head of the president? Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I got some other stuff for you I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to close that out. I'm going to go down to the 20s again, and we're going to look at the federal building. I'm just going to redo it, the whole big Chris do it real quick. Here it is. Watch this. I'm going to show you guys that this the federal building bombing, when you make it into a pyramid and you turn it upside down, the bombing of the building plays like a video when I enlarge it. Watch this. Boom. There's a federal building being bombed. Now watch this. I'm going to enlarge it. Wow, there's the smoke expanding. Watch. There's concussion, explosion, smoke expanding, smoke expanding. Wow, check that out. Now watch this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of rectangular windows. And there's the edge of the building here and the edge of the building right here. The edge to the left is wider than the edge to the right. Okay, Chris, could you come over here to the federal building? Here we go. Check this out. This is the federal building bombing. Because here's now watch this. Just like I showed you over there. Here's the edge of the building on the right side. It's kind of thinner. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long rectangular windows. Wow, how about that? And look at this. The edge to the left is really wide. Okay, guys. If you can't see this, you'll never see it.
So let's take a little longer look. It sinks in and it hurts because I remember the day I woke up. So I'm always waking up to a boom. 9/11, same thing. But if it were to be slowed down then, no, it's not a who. It's impossible. This is from above.
You're looking at the federal building bombing right here in Oklahoma City, and then we're going to go back over here, and I'm going to reduce it, and I'm going to show you how it plays like a video. Okay, ready? Let me know when you're ready, Chris. Yeah. Okay, now, boom. Here's the concussion waves. Here's the explosion. Now watch. Boom. And oh, wow. Look how it turns to smoke. Let's watch that again. It plays like a video. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Okay, guys. You're looking at a gift that was sent by God through just a pathetic sinner like myself. God's got to have a sense of humor to use me for this, guys. Okay, here we go. We're going to go to the new 20, and we're going to look at the Twin Tower bombing. I like this one, too. Watch this. So, ready? So, explosion, planes. Watch how this changes. Look at the smoke. Watch. There we go. Look at that. Look at the direction. Look at the movement downward. I'm going to go back. Look. Ready? Watch how it expands. I'm sorry, guys. What war on terror? We're the terrorists. We are the terrorists. And when I say we, I'm not talking the United States. I'm talking humanity. I'm talking about the collective consciousness of Lucifer working through humans like a beehive to create this situation. Guys, you know, our fearless leader just told Israel we're not backing them anymore. He's going to divide Jerusalem in half. Guys, let me tell you something. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that any kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. He's dividing Jerusalem. I am telling you, this is the signal. Flare gun's been shot. Get ready. I'm going to show you the $2 bill. Get ready. Remember the prophetic utterance the Lord gave me, the two will become one. I want to show you what's happening here. I'm going to show you a picture of Lady Gaga, and I'm going to show you how she's got an image where she's looking like, okay, you see that? Look up there and see like the corner of her head right here. Looks like she's transmogrifying into an extraterrestrial.
Which he goes on Jay Leno to explain that that's what she is, a hybrid sex alien. And this, I believe, is even before she's ID'd by her name lettering, GAGA 7171, a nipping fly. She's a bug. And she has a dress on in another video that is exactly that, and a serpent. It's a clown show now. Excuse me. It's an unveiling. It's the masquerade being undone.
See it? Okay, there we go. Am I moving it too much? Can you see it? Got it? Okay, I'll hold it still now. Take a close look, guys. Right here. And follow the edge of her face. Now, let's just cover up her mouth so you're not led astray. Look at that. All right. Now, watch this. Let's move that. Keep that thought. Look what's happening on the Hey everybody, it's Jonathan. Okay, some more information on the U.S. currency. Guys, I got some. I want to show you an owl. Remember the owl is a symbol of Mola
just to let this be the
and
last
the
image
Bohemian Grove. Guys, watch this. Here's an owl. Here's the owl's eye right here. And here's the owl's beak right here. And what's really cool is owls have these beaks that are surrounded by feathers. They're kind of tucked in there. See, like that? But there's the beak right there. And there's the owl's other eye right here. See it? So you got an eye right here. You got a beak right here. And you got...
And just to comment as well, it does certainly look like you got a bull horn, sheep horn over the top, nose, under. Again, this is always a dead sheep. Over his
eye right here.
Over his
and
head.
Here's the top of the owl's head. So, you see the owl, everybody? And
Yep.
look, it even has a dark spot where the outline of the wing would go.
Gotcha. Now let's pull down and see if I can jump into. Let's do the U.S. currency real quick. Show you how this works.
The production of a hybrid species on planet Earth would ultimately require an eventuality in which all humans would eventually fall and succumb to the hybridization of the new race.
going right into what Lady Gaga said. She put herself into an egg. That would be the outline of that. Inside it is sheep.
Once the new race had reached a point of physical transformation
And a
of the
serpent.
human temple into a fit extension or a host body for the new race, then a new world would emerge in which the new race would rule by a new government, initiated by the leader of this new race of hybrid beings. Satan would rule the kingdom divided and would deceive the inhabitants of the earth into a new world government that would be established through lies and deceit. As this new race of beings began to emerge within the normal populace, the new government would emerge also, a government based on deceit and lies and manipulation. This new government would have to find a way to control the masses into believing that they needed legislation put in place in order to combat terroristic events and activities that threaten the life and the survival of themselves and their country. The Twin Towers, the Pentagon, the Federal Building are all images of bombings on the U.S. currency that actually happened. This shows that the new race of beings was not only devising the schemes, but also flaunting it and mocking those who they seek to enslave by printing the images within the U.S. currency. Because of these bombings, new legislation was enacted. The Patriot Act, the Enabling Act, is the same legislation that Hitler passed during the rise of Nazi Germany.
Fell for that one.
The United States government would follow accordingly, enacting the same legislation that Hitler had enacted. The Patriot Act would also serve to control the masses by giving the government more power than the government actually needed. Further bombings would also increase the government's ability to further enslave the masses through the signing of more legislation, the National Defense Authorization Act, along with the National Defense Resources Preparedness Act. All these new legislations were designed specifically to enslave the public and giving the government far-reaching powers to where the United States citizens would not be able to rise up and argue with the newly established laws of the land, therefore enslaving the masses.
I go into a building downtown, up to the lawyer's office, stopped right there, first floor. I go right to the elevator. Two big guys, I'm talking probably ex-military, flag me over, full ID. I'm like, well, what, to go in the elevator? They go, since when? Since 9/11. Now that shows you how necessary it would be for me to go into a high-rise in Los Angeles, or a building, I guess, I don't know what floor you gotta be checked before you go up, but because of this, and I just, because I knew.
Behind the curtain was a haunting reality that the images of the bombings of every building in the United States were printed on U.S. currency notes. This was almost unbelievable, unexplainable, but the reality of the images being there were also unarguable. When one takes the image that's on the U.S. currency and matches it with the actual bombing of the building itself and lays it on top of that image, you have a complete and perfect match.
This is the Ark. And look how long that's been.
This would set the stage for future bombings that were also printed on U.S. currency notes. The Hoover Dam, as well as an offshore nuclear attack on New York City, would be the next on the venue to enslave the masses and bring about the new world order, the new world government run by Satan himself.
Not going to achieve the New World Order without paying for it in blood as well as in words and money.